So wouldn't you know it, Donald Trump has been right all along about Joe Biden and his corrupt family, and the media and the government have been wrong again. We got a bunch of videos to show you in this episode. We're going back into the archive. We're taking Joe Biden down. We got some of the new information that's coming out for you, and it's only a matter of time before Joe Biden's going to be impeached. Now, I'm going to tell you honestly, he's not going to be fully impeached. The only way to get this guy out of office is to vote him out in 2024, but this guy had no business being in office. He should never have been elected. He and his family are corrupt, and they always have been. This is Donald Trump talking about it.
Remember during the debate, I said to Joe Biden, I said, how come the mayor of Moscow's wife paid you $3.5 million? And Chris Wallace, how's he doing, by the way? Chris Wallace was the moderator. You shouldn't be allowed to ask that question. I said, well, it's true. The mayor of Moscow's wife paid this family $3.5 million. Why did they get it? What did they do that was worth $3.5 million? They weren't able to explain it. Now it's turned out to be a big case. I was right. Chris Wallace, it was like fighting two people. Of course, it was really like fighting one person.
Isn't it crazy how much the media and the government will cover up for corrupt Democrats, but they'll create fake stories about Donald Trump that they'll investigate for years? $3.5 million from Russia to Biden's corrupt family, $3 million from Romania, $6 million from Ukraine, $8 million from China. And as Biden's finally being investigated, here's some new evidence that's coming out. This cannot be denied. This is $1,380 of recurring payments that are being sent directly to Joe Biden from Hunter Biden's law firm. And this is after his law firm received millions of dollars from China for no reason. This recurring payment makes no sense. What is it for? Why is he receiving it? Why are millions of dollars going to this law firm and then being funneled in recurring payments to Joe Biden? Democrats want to know, so where's the evidence? This is the evidence right here. It cannot be denied. And do you remember what Joe Biden said about this? He never had any discussions with Hunter Biden about any of his business stuff. Check out these archived videos from Joe Biden.
How many times have you ever spoken to your son about his overseas business dealings?
I've never spoken to my son about his overseas business dealings. I have never discussed with my son or my brother or anyone else anything having to do with their businesses, period. And what I will do is the same thing we did in our administration. There will be an absolute wall between personal and private and the government.
Do you stand by your statement that you did not discuss any of your son's overseas business dealings?
Yes, I stand by that statement.
So let me explain quickly how corrupt this is. And this is especially for you lefty loony liberals that watch this channel and you think Joe Biden and his family aren't corrupt. I want you to answer this simple question and answer it honestly. When's the last time you received a $1,400 recurring payment from your son's law firm that received millions of dollars from a foreign country like China? I'll wait. Oh, that's right. Never. Because that sort of setup is corrupt. That's your president of the United States and a guy who said over and over and over again, I never talked about it with him. How can you receive a $1,400 recurring payment from Hunter Biden's law firm that gets money from China? And I had just no idea. I didn't know. It just happened. I was so busy with all my other affairs. I mean, how busy do you have to be? How is it possible that Joe Biden can afford millions of dollars real estates and homes? He's only been in government his whole life. He's never done anything. He's never created anything. He's run no business ever. Where does this money come from? You know where it comes from, you lefty loony liberals. You know it's coming from Ukraine. You know it's coming from China. You know it's coming from overseas. You know it's coming from Hunter Biden. And now we have the evidence, because this is what the Democrats say. Well, where is the evidence? There is no evidence. We literally have the statement. We have the document right there. You can see it. It cannot be denied. And you see your own president lying about it over and over again. Yet you want to investigate Trump. Well, what about Trump and Russia? You investigated that for 2 years. Nothing. But you don't even care about it. They lied to you about Hunter Biden's laptop, but you don't even care about it. Here's more of Joe Biden.
I have not taken a penny from any foreign source ever in my life.
You know what he's thinking in there? Well, technically, Hunter Biden got the money through his organizations that he set up and his law firms that he set up. And the money was funneled from those law firms into other accounts and then into the other accounts into my account. So technically, I never got the money directly. That's exactly what he's thinking. Just so you know, that's how corrupt these people are. So is he technically telling the truth? Did the Chinese government directly wire him money? These people, they're corrupt. corrupt, they're criminals, but they're not that stupid. I mean, actually, Joe Biden kind of is that stupid, but they're not going to just go direct wire. They're going to go through a different means in order to get the money into their account. And we can clearly show that money traveling from foreign governments into Joe Biden's account. So what do we have to say about this? Joe Biden is corrupt. His family is corrupt. They've done corrupt deals with foreign countries. They use their status and their name in order to get this money from these countries. They funneled them through a number of different accounts. Joe Biden is a criminal. This man should not be the president of the United States. Never should have been. And after investigating Trump for years, they found nothing on him. Zero. And they're still doing it. In New York City, well, he overestimated how much his real estate was worth. See, that's what we have on Trump now. Really? This is what you have on Trump now. A bank has to have an assessor go to the real estate and assess it themselves. They're not going to just accept what Trump says about it. They're going to send somebody over. There's an approval process for this. This is what they're trying this guy for right now, that he overinflated the prices of his real estate in order to get loans from banks. Banks that sent assessors over to his property. This is what we're investigating, but not Joe Biden, the actual statements we have. Not Hunter Biden's made up entities that received monies from foreign countries that we can prove, we can show is happening. No. Let's look at Donald Trump's inflated real estate prices. He's a criminal. Let's look at Donald Trump's foreign relationship with Russia. Oh, yeah, that's right. The Clintons made that entire thing up, and we know it now. Oh, Hunter Biden's laptop, that's not real. We had government officials sign off that it was just Russian disinformation. Oops, they lied. Come on, lefty liberals. Come on, lefty loons. You know the truth. Is your mind opening up yet? Are you starting to realize how much you've been duped the entire time? That's right. That's right. But you know what? There's always time to accept the truth. And right now is a good time. And it'll feel good. You'll feel a lot of weight fall off of your shoulders. What do you all think about this? Leave your comments below. I'll catch you on the next video.